Well, Jobi, thanks for joining us. Can I start with what happened in injury time? Should there have been a penalty?
To be fair, I felt it was probably just outside the box. It was definitely a foul. I'm not quite sure why he came to the conclusion that Connor would dive in that situation. He's got the other side of the lad and was bearing in towards the goal. So again, listen, it's a disappointing decision, but I didn't think it was a penalty anyway, to be honest.
There were very few chances.
Yeah, it was a bit of a lacklustre afternoon. I felt like probably a bit of tiredness kicked in a little bit. The boys have been brilliant. They've put a lot of effort into the recent run that we've been on. We looked flat today. We didn't play at the intensity that we've had in our game. We didn't look sharp in attacking areas where we have done recently. And again, that lack of chances is often a reflection of that. So disappointed overall. But at the same time, for me, when we're not at our best, it's important that we keep picking up points, particularly at this stage of the season, and not lose games when, clearly we haven't done enough to win it. So from that point of view, it's a positive to take out of an otherwise disappointing afternoon.
One defeat in 9. Is it important now to keep a perspective? Absolutely.
It's easy to be disappointed. There's a lot of frustration in there. Again, I think that shows where we've come. At the same time, again, we will always feel there are games that are there to the taking, and we didn't quite go and grab it today, and that's probably the overriding feeling today. But yeah, if you put it in perspective and you look at our form and the points we're going to need to get in and around that playoffs, it's another one, to add on to that tally that we've got, and we've got to just keep working hard to make sure we can replicate what we've done and get the wins that we're going to need.
Cisse seemed to pick up a knock early in the game.
Yeah, he got a bit of a knock on his Achilles, hobbled along for a little bit, but obviously we needed to make that change. So we'll see how he is moving forward. But again, I thought Hector came on and gave us a bit of energy in that midfield. And, from my point of view, I've got absolutely no qualms about, playing him.
A player that's just committed his future to the club, and Hector is a player with a big future.
Yeah, it's someone that, we all think very, very highly of. We're absolutely delighted as a club to secure his future. We feel he's going to have a massive future. I'm a big fan of his. I love working with him. He's got a great attitude. Always wants to learn, to get better. He's been very patient at times this year. And I think we'll see a very, very good player for Leyton Orient in the years to come.
Coming up now, 2 very difficult away journeys.
Yeah, we've been good on the road, to be fair. So from our point of view, again, no fear, just big games that we want. We want to be in this position. We've got to embrace it. It's a challenge, yes, but we don't, again, want to be at a point of the season where games don't matter. They're all massive for us. I think going to Cheltenham off the back of today will be a good thing. I think it's a game that we have to be at. We have to get to an intensity because of the way they play, and they're a good football team, very physical, and they do their job. So again, for us, it's one that we're very much looking forward to. We'll have a bit of a break now for to obviously recover tomorrow, and make sure we're recharged and ready to go, and then obviously up to Harrogate. So again, from our point of view, we've got to just carry on that good away form that we've had, and get back to winning football matches.
I suspect it's too early to say about Cisse whether or not he'll be available for Saturday, but what about some of the other absentees? Can we look at Freeman and Coulson and others?
Yeah, again, Cole should definitely be involved. Freeman, he's been back doing a bit of running individually, so we're hoping to get him on a training pitch at some time this week. Again, it would be great to get him back involved, and then again we've got our others that are a little bit more long term, but gradually starting to get a few bodies back.
Any other knocks from today's game?
No, I think everyone came through okay, so again it'll just be a matter of recovering and making sure we can get as many out there on Saturday as we can.